Men really need to get tired. I do know that this is practically wishful thinking on my part from other men, but I do believe that men really need to get tired. You know, they need to get tired of the over sexualization of women, like the things they do. Like like I'm in the Western society right now, and I move between the continent and here in the West, and you see girls wearing this like pants have gathers on the back and they got gathers on the front. You can practically see indentations of everything, you know. And this is not at the gym. You're just walking outside and different shapes and sizes, and they're doing that. Okay, of course, my body, my choice. What's wrong with that? I'm able to wear whatever I want, but men respond to that, and they respond to it in maybe not so much in the public sense because there's always outcry, outrage. How dare you? When women know what they're doing, like they'll play this double standard. So women know what they're doing with their sexuality, and oftentimes they try to monetize it. Even from I've seen, I got a farm, right? I've seen women even on the farm sexualizing themselves, so that it's about the sexualization rather than the farming videos, yeah. So, but if men got tired of it, just really got tired, when you really like you want to eat certain food, okay, let's say you really haven't had a good steak in a long time, and one day you get served this steak, and let's say that steak representation of a good looking, gorgeous woman, okay, and you eat that steak, and the steak is delicious and just so wonderful, and you're like, wow. So this is now the correlation is the viewing of that beautiful woman. She's gorgeous. You look at her like wow. And the next day, somebody says, "Oh, would you like a steak?" And you're like, "Wow, yeah, you know what? It's nice." It's funny that because before this, prior, I hadn't had. Now, cool, I'll eat. Now you do understand that if you did this over a week, at some point that steak will lose the same sense of value that it has the first time you ate it. Especially if you ate it off prior to you not eating steak in a long time. Do this repetitively for a month, you're not going to view that steak in any special way or form. Okay, I feel like it's exhausting to see this what women do, like whether it's twerking. We're tired. Like men need to get tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. You women can't be told like, girl, don't wear that. They'll be like, what's wrong with that? Like everything is an argumentation. I think it's sad when a married man cannot tell his married woman that, hey, honey, I am a man and I know what men look at. Don't wear that. I recently went to the beach. Okay? Literally, this woman, not the most cutest thing, but her assets, her booty was just like, wow. She was a married woman. She had a child with her. Every single dude I was with, because I hang with the dudes, right? We was out hanging out with the boys, right? We didn't want to not too much female. Uh, we quit parenting. We didn't want parenting. So like, man, dudes be like, yeah, I would hate that. I would hate that. But I'm like, his man surely knows that dudes are looking at that like hyenas. They look like that like lions. Like they want to pounce on that. So now we got men can't say nothing to the women about, hey, honey, I know that you want to wear that, but why do you want to wear that? This idea of the idea of projecting that sexuality when really if you want a safety and you got your man who's provided the safety is giving you a child is taking care of you, but it seems like it's never enough. But I believe that men, if they get tired of it, like just get tired, like I'm tired, but I think, like I said, I'm speaking almost in an empty hole right now. If we get tired of it and just not give it any second look, don't give it any second look, it will change. I know a lot of men won't because too many guys out there simping and desperate and everything else. But if we get publicly tired, enough of us tired, because it's exhausting. Like you like cheeks, but you don't want to see cheeks everywhere. Like we're deduced to be believed to be just so animalistic. Like every time we see titties, every time we see shape, we like like hungry dogs, right? But we're not that way. We desire more. We desire some intellect. And we're not talking about boss babe chicks. Some just self awareness. not argumentative behaviors because you can't control my look and because you have the freedom to be naked, so you're gonna be naked. Men can be, like men could exercise certain freedoms that we don't exercise, you know. But it seems like there's no there's no punishment for bad behavior in terms of the kingdom of women. So I feel like because of that, men really need to be just express their tiredness by not feeding the beast. OnlyFans, Instagram, YouTube, stop thirsting after them. Like just get tired of it and let it go. Because I believe that will make some type of a change to some extent.